All right. What is my favorite movie? That's an easy one. Lord of the Rings. What is my favorite activity to do together? Um, well, until recently, I think it's going to have to be play Mario on Nintendo Switch, which she bought me for Valentine's Day. One thing we will never, ever agree on, probably what time to leave the house. She always runs a couple minutes behind, and I'm always a couple minutes ahead. Um, that's always a tricky situation. Um, what was the first trip we took together as a couple? Let me think. It must have been North Carolina. No, no, no. It was definitely family vacation the year I moved to Ohio City. Probably, maybe. Um, Number five. What was my first tattoo? That was the one of Stephanie's initials on my back. She was there for that, actually. What race and class do I play in World of Warcraft? Well, she's going to definitely know what race, but she might not know what class. I play a panda, and I play a hunter. Um, yeah, she'll definitely get panda. Um, if Emily were a World of Warcraft character, what race and class would she be? She would definitely be a panda like me. That's no doubt. If she was a, what class would she be? Um, Probably a healer. At least for me. She likes to support me and other people and do good things, so she would definitely be a healer. Um, what's Emily's favorite band to see live? Avid Brothers, um, which we did this summer, which was awesome. If I could honeymoon anywhere, where would it be? New Zealand. Definitely would love to see the set of The Hobbit and be in the same world that Middle Earth was filmed for my favorite movie, which was number one. Um, what's the most romantic thing I have ever done for her? I think the most romantic thing I've ever done was bike 9 miles from a community garden in Chicago with an assorted bouquet of flowers put in a can of beer that was in the water bottle holder in my bike, and then put them on her stoop of her apartment and surprise her. What's the stupidest thing I did as a teenager? Um, when people would make me mad, so I would sometimes defecate on their cars. I would definitely say that is probably the stupidest thing I did as a teenager. How many children do I want? I'm pretty sure she'll get this one right. Two girls would be great. Um, my plan B answer would be a set of boy girl twins and then a girl. Where was our first date? I would say on her rooftop in Chicago. And I think she'll say that too. When was our first kiss? Our first kiss was um, in a bar called something Monk in Chicago. I can't remember the name of the bar, and I used to remember the date, but I know it was a bar in Lincoln Park in Chicago. Um, if I could get rid of one thing Emily owns, what would it be? Huh. Let me see. Maybe her phone. I think she could do without a phone for a little bit. She's gonna get mad at me for that one. If Emily were a bread, what kind of bread would she be? Like definitely uh, like a roasted onion loaf, very savory, with like multi-grain, different kinds of flour, layers of flavor, and like in a bread pan, not a loaf, but like a bread pan. Very specific. What was the first thing Emily said after I proposed? I think it was really. She didn't say much, and I didn't even get the ring on her before she said yes. But I think she definitely said really a lot of times, which was great. Um, what does Emily miss most about Chicago? Probably the people. The people from George Street. Um, I would say that's number one. We all miss them. Number 19, what is Emily's favorite date spot with you in Chicago? Um, Probably Galway Arms. We love listening to Irish music there, and eating their kind of crappy bar food, but mostly just there for the music. And then last one, what is my favorite thing about Emily? Hmm. She's a pretty kind person. She's pretty patient. Um, I just love her so much. I think she's just a really special person. As far as a favorite thing, I mean, that she found me. I think that's pretty important because I wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for that.